the space of using this service called Positive Prime, I've been able to see print for the first time in 8 years. I've been able to see the color for the first time in 8 years. And it's like, wow. And I do believe on your points that we can see, we can heal ourselves. And this is where I'm exploring with Partially Excited, my podcast and brand, is how can we add neuroplasticity technology with the technology that's out there to create I'm not going to use the word miracle or cure, because we are miracles and we have our cure. It's more having a way where I can have benefits that I don't believe that are possible. Kim gave this amazing presentation that blew my mind away. I was like, I gotta hop on the call with this woman. She's doing something amazing. And her and I chatted. I signed in as a free member and then upgraded. But what I discovered using this for the first time is the freedom of being able to optimize my human performance on a different scale. And what I mean by a different scale, it's not lifting weights, or it's not endurance, it's not the 60. It's kind of like a mechanic going with his drill and looking under the chassis and realizing, if I change this screw here and that screw there and move the chassis 30 degrees left or 30 degrees right, I can get an extra 15% of my performance. And that's kind of what blew my mind with Positive Prime, is that I'm watching, even though I'm not watching the boards or the sessions because I physically can't see, my body was just like food, like, oh my God, this is creme brulee. I love the combination of the egg and vanilla and cream. And that's kind of what my body is like, I want more. And I upgraded to start designing my own session, which was designed for more peak performance as an athlete. My body just kept absorbing it and absorbing and absorbing it like food, and my stats went through the roof. Then I thought, can I add frequency music to this? Can I add, meditation music to this? Can I add this? Because as an athlete, you take supplements. And the thing called a stack, where you stack, creatine with branched chain amino acids, with protein powder, with berries, with porridge, and that gives you fuel. And I see Positive Prime as fuel for the body in a way where I watch it and I do my sessions, I do my work, and it gives me the ability to perform at another level. I did an interview there a few weeks ago and I wasn't feeling confident. I watched the confidence session, and I love the music, the Mario music. And I hopped on, I had confidence. And, I watched my own sessions and I do tests and my numbers have gone through the roof. And I believe, Positive Prime is connecting me to my internal genius. Because I watch my sessions at 10x speed. And at 10x speed, I'm actually able to see it at a speed where it's normal and I'm digesting it, like you see a Labrador eating its food, where it's just eating and doesn't even think about, digesting. And I'm enjoying it. I watched a virtual reality at 10x speed, and it's amazing because it's just flicking through, and it's just like those old-fashioned camera shots were just 1 second after another second. But I came off and I was like wired. It was like, oh my God. And I'm thinking, if virtual reality can do that, I would go if you had that augmented reality and virtual reality and, on a blockchain. And kind of this is where the tech side of me comes about, is how can you make this in another level of where it's, it's the body's digesting in a way where, oh my God, I could actually increase my human performance. As an athlete looking at this and using this every day, it's providing a we're living through the performance as you're doing it. So I watch the session, I listen to the music, but while I'm watching it, it's like I'm there. I'm in the session doing the race. And that's, I feel like, positive prime and virtual reality through the Oculus Rift can provide another level of performance. What could you do with Olympic athletes who are running nine seconds for 100 meters? Could they get to 8 seconds? Could they get to 7 seconds? Because I think it's mind versus matter. Our body is like a Ferrari. Who's driving the Ferrari? The soul. If you optimize the soul to a new level, can you get faster? Oh yeah. Can you get stronger? Oh yeah. Can you get leaner? Oh yeah. So there's no level of ceiling, and anything is possible. As a training tool, I came back with 3 weeks off training. I did an FTP test. If anyone doesn't know, it's a functional threshold test for biking. I was up 15 watts. And every test I do so far, I'm up 15 watts so far. I've gone from 193 to 228 in the space of 2 months using positive prime sessions. I'm using it as a recovery tool. I'm using it as a way to see, how can I keep training, but yet not go through the physical pain, but the mental pain. And this is where I see the mental gym becoming now more important, because we all have the same level of fitness, the same level of strength and conditioning, the same level of sports science. Everything is similar. So everyone has an even playing ground. But I see the mental gym now becoming the place where the new frontier of how can I add extra performance. And when COVID hit in Ireland, I couldn't get out and run. I couldn't get out and go swim. I couldn't do the things I wanted to do. And I felt like, it's interesting how I have this ability and I've just seen the world turn disabled. And it's a contradiction of what happened, but I do believe that people have a disability, and my tagline is from physical to invisible. I have physical where my vision is deteriorating regardless of what's happening. It's just the natural diagnostics that my doctors have diagnosed with me. And but what I've discovered is that someone doesn't have enough money, someone that doesn't feel good, someone's not good enough, someone who thinks they're all forms of disability. And if you break down the word disability, it's turning off the ability we have. So like we have the ability to have clean water, we have the ability to go out and drive, we have the ability to do what we want to do. But we're in the space of, I'm not good enough because I'm not earning $100,000. I'm not good enough because I'm not living in a mansion. I'm not good enough because I'm not successful. And this long train of thought goes. But for someone who spent a long time not in a world that's quite visual and restricted, I do see that people have this amazing ability. And I describe it as a superhero and a superpower because we all are superheroes. We all inspire one another. I was watching a documentary with my sister of a lady who's a famous ballerina, Alonso, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. She was fully blind. She started up a ballet school in Cuba. But yes, she was enjoying what she's doing and our talent, our gifts, and the ability that we have because we're masters of mastering ourselves. And we focus on enlightenment and nirvana and you know, and samadhi and all this, but actually we have it. We're just 2 degrees left, 2 degrees right. We just need to tune the radio in. Once we're tuned in, oh my God, magic's gonna happen. You're gonna end up where, the green light zones all the way. There's no red lights. You're just skipping through town at full speed. And, that's what I believe that it's time. It's time to rock and roll because, we're all at home. We're all at, figuring out what we want to do, but it's there. Just sit down and at the beach or put on a positive prime session or, stick on music because that's what we're here to do. We're here to play, have fun. We're not here to be perfect. We're here to be messy, you know, in our PJs, doing Zooms or doing PJs on a bike. And it's about having fun because when we have fun, we're in the state of play. And what I've discovered recently is when I play, when I don't have expectations, oh my God, things happen. And that's kind of my advice to be, let's see how we can make that genius in you, because why are we here right now? Everyone on this planet could just leave if they had the choice, but we're here for a mission. My mission is to bring people into the extraordinary ability that they have.